Off we go. Well, Falkirk line up number 1, Michael McGovern. 3, Stephen Kingsley. 5, Johnny Flynn. 6, Will Vaulks. 7, Mark Beck. 9, Phil Roberts. 11, Conor McGrandles. 33, Rory Loy. 34, David McCracken. 35, Mark Miller. And 36, Joe Chalmers. Mark Miller gives it back. Miller again. Plays it through to Rory Loy. Now Loy has a shot. Straight in the arms though of Lee Robinson. Anderson comes short. Down the line, Vaughan. Back goes to Thompson. Gets away from Chalmers. Ball comes off, drops for McCracken to clear. Miller does well. Splits it on the Roberts. Laurie Ellis goes back. Roberts can't quite keep it in. Good effort from Phil Roberts though. Grandos comes short. Back it goes to. Good play from McGrandles. Gets it to Chalmers. Tries the ball towards Beck. Headed away by Callum Booth. Only as far as Vaulks. Played in again by Vaulks. Beck does well. Lays it back to McGrandles. Shot just cannons off for a corner to Falkirk. Good play by Mark Beck though. Vaulks. Headed away. Helped on by Cardle. McGrandles heads it back into the danger area. Nodded away. Flicked on. McGrandles tries to force it through, but Callaghan picks up a loose ball. Liam Fox. Wide to Thompson. Now Jason Thompson. Allowed to run a long way. Played wide to Anderson. Played across the face of goal. Fox just plays out for a corner. Played over the top. Rory Loy chases it in. Good play by Rory Loy. Good covering from Dougie Hill, but great play from Rory Loy. Yeah, high to the back post. Beck wins it. Headed in by Rory Loy. It's a goal for Falkirk. 16th goal of the season for Rory Loy. Brilliant header back by Mark Beck onto the head of Rory Loy, and he nodded into an empty net. Great goal.
Yeah, biggest man on the park, Andy. I think there's not going to be one winner. The high ball there. Mark Beck picked out at the back post by the corner. Big target man did well just to steer the header back across goal and leaving Rory Loy the fairly simple task of just directing it past Robinson in the Rovers goal. Keeper didn't have much chance. Good start for the Bairns.
Turns and plays it in behind. Comes off Grant Anderson. Like to head it forward. Baird gets it back to Anderson. Played inside to Joe Cardle. Vaulks is there though. Referee decides a free kick for a foul on Joe Cardle. In the Falkirk penalty area. Played in by Cardle to the back post. Header headed back across the goal by Lewis Vaughan. Nudged back by McCracken, and a brilliant clearance from Michael McGovern.
And I just don't understand that whatsoever. Vaughan was completely and utterly unmarked. Michael McGovern holding the inquest there straight away, seeing who was picking him up, and quite rightly so. Keeper just saved us.
Thompson tries it across, but cleared though by Stephen Kingsley. Back into midfield. Picks out Callaghan. Plays it wide to Thompson. He beats Joe Chalmers. Across the face of goal. Then held on the line by Michael McGovern. Good defender from Falkirk, Johnny Flint and Michael McGovern. Holds up play and clears it long down that far side. Joe Chalmers waits with Anderson. Gets beaten by Anderson again. Playing in the centre. And it's a goal for John Baird. Again, Joe Chalmers beaten and the ball across perfectly into the path of John Baird. So 5 minutes after Falkirk scored, it's Raith Rovers 1, Falkirk 1.
Well, Andy, the on-loan Celtic man's been skinned twice. He's got to do better than that in this division. I don't know if he expects it to be a little bit easier for him, but he's got to be stronger than that. It simply wasn't good enough. He'll be disappointed when he sees that again. Wraith probably deservedly drawing level.
And he had the chances to play the ball out, Joe Chalmers, and regroup. Decided to try and beat the man. Grant Anderson put across a perfect cross into the centre for John Baird. Went over the head of Johnny Flint, and there's an easy one for him to nod past Michael McGovern. So after 22 minutes, it's Raith Rovers 1, Falkirk 1. Conor McGrandles allows him to run, and it's wide to Callum Booth. Booth to Joe Cardle. Down the line to Booth. Rory Loy fills in. Comes off Loy and out for a corner to Raith Rovers. I'll tell you what, that's not in the. Cardle floats it in. It's headed up in the air. Beck heads it away. Missed by. It drops to Anderson. Half cleared. Good play from Loy. Beaten though by Anderson. And a penalty. Mark Miller brings him down. Well, penalty, Lewis.
Yeah, I have to say he did obstruct him, Andy. I think Johnny Flynn's straight away over at the referee protesting, but while it wasn't in terms of contact, in terms of he didn't take his legs or anything, he certainly did just barge him, made no effort to get out of the way.
Well, Liam Fox against Michael McGovern. Sends it into the back of the net, so after 27 minutes, it's Raith Rovers 2, Falkirk 1.
Well, Andy, we're just simply no grip on the midfield here whatsoever. I think I just don't know what's going on in that middle. It's just not happening. Mark Miller's day is going from bad to worse because he was frustrated with the penalty decision, but you know what? He needs to forget about it, get his head up and just start dominating the game the way we know he can.
So back to Chalmers. Kingsley tries to play into Beck. Tries to bring the ball down. Chalmers does well. Loy fell there, but Chalmers gets it to Chalmers again. Back inside to Beck. And Loy. Loy turns. Now Chalmers again. Floated into the centre. Drops for Will Vaulks. Drives it just wide, Will Vaulks. Well, good play from Falkirk. Dropped to the back post. Will Vaulks had a chance, just drove it past the far post.
Yeah, pretty unlucky from the central defender, Andy. He's acquitted himself fairly well in this unusual right back position today, but just certainly wasn't far away with that effort.
Roberts waits. Everybody waits. Grant Anderson allowed to get ahead of it. Baird gets it wide to Anderson again. Chalmers this time gets ahead of it. Back to Grant Anderson. Now it's John Baird. Edgy Ross Callaghan. Side stops to Joe Cardle, but quickly closed down. And cleared away by Johnny Flint. Headed away by Jason Thompson. Kingsley does well. Knocks it in behind. Lloyd gets his head to it. Now Beck lays it off for Conor McGrandles. Wide it goes to Will Vaulks. And across comes Callum Booth. Asked him to do far too much there. Really giving Will Vaulks no chance. McGrandles thrown in towards Roberts. McGrandles gets it in. Lloyd ahead of it, but Dougie Hill clears it. Roberts does well though. Floated to the back post. Beck! That's it! Oh! Not enough power on it. Got his head to it. In behind Laurie Ellis, but the goalkeeper could easily save it.
Well, it seemed, I think he just got it just in time, Andy. I'd be interested in seeing that one again, but certainly got to give Phil Roberts plenty of credit there. Great effort from him.
Joe Chalmers going off.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, being honest, Andy. I think he's had a nightmare start. It's just not happened for him. He's not really brought much to the table so far. I think it doesn't look injured. I think it's just, I think the manager's just been brave in making a tactical change. I have to say, fair play, Gary Holt.
Fox knocked through for Cardle again. Played wide. Good save from McGovern. Leahy down inside to Loy. Back he goes to Leahy. Been behind for Loy. Good run again from Roy Loy. Cuts the ball back to the edge of the area. McGrandles is there. Brought it down. Well, that looked like a clear penalty. Flint nodded again towards John Baird. Pulls back Conor McGrandles to defend. That's Lewis Vaughan there. Fox deep one to the near post. Headed on by Beck. Held in by David McCracken. His first goal of the season. First goal for the club. David McCracken equalises. 1 minute into the second half.
Well, Andy, I take it back. I think Big Mark Beck's done it again for us there. Big target man's just used his size and strength and just knocked that down for the centre half. Couldn't really miss there, a couple of yards out. Big man stuck it in the net, got right back in the game.
Oh, but can't quite get it cleared. Liam Fox aims a diagonal ball to Joe Cardle. Across goes Kingsley. Drives it across, knocked away though by David McCracken. Jason Thompson. In steps McGrandles. Great play from Conor McGrandles. Wide to Phil Roberts. Now Roberts. Head of Callum Booth. Drives it. Just past the far post. Good effort from Phil Roberts. Just reminds the Raith Rovers defence. Stephen Kingsley down injured. Ball's out to Will Vaulks on the far side. Head long towards Beck. Phil Roberts. Good play from Roberts. Spots Leahy wide on this near side. Great ball to Leahy. Drives it. Good shot by Robinson. And good second follow-up save by Lee Robinson. Good effort from Luke Leahy though. A fantastic ball from Phil Roberts. No, Joe Cardle. Grant Anderson in there. Flicked to the back post. Headed away by Johnny Flint. Helped on. Oh, Luke Leahy miss hit. This rolls out for a corner to Raith. Tried to buy kick. Well, I think the referee got that one definitely wrong. Beck gets his head to it. Drops into no man's land. Play forward to Anderson. Chased down by Mark Miller. Yeah, free kick. Yeah, quite right. Miller got his body between the player and the ball. It was pulled back. Referee's absolutely right. Best of the lot. McGrandles heads it back in. Knocked back out. Miller there first. Roberts gets in behind. Whips it across the goal. Knocked away by Dougie Hill. Good play by Phil Roberts. This is Vaughan. Good turn from Vaughan, but cleared away by Miller. Mark Beck to chase. Cross comes Ellis. Looking for help. Mark Beck, none really coming. Plays it forward to Luke Leahy's first there. And Jason Thompson has to take him on. Just doesn't have the confidence, Luke Leahy. Miller. Flew over top for Rory Loy. Great goal from Rory Loy! Number 617 of the season. Great ball for Mark Miller. Great finish from Rory Loy. Raith Rovers 2, 3.
Well, and it was a great move. I think the Raith guys just holding their hands up there. Nothing they could do to stop that one. Have to say as well, though, when the ball came over the top there, Rory had a defender right behind him, certainly under pressure. Keeper advancing at a rate of knots, and he just kept his cool. Didn't put power on it. Power was already there, just steered it gently into the back of the net. Great finish.
Well, we thought Luke Leahy had done the wrong thing, not taking on Jason Thompson. So worked out, got the ball back to Mark Miller. A tremendous chip forward. Rory Loy chested it down, took all the time in the world to score goal number 17. And that puts Falkirk 3-2 up here. Falkirk comes storming back, goal after less than a minute of the second half, and then another goal from Rory Loy. Kingsley gets it down to Leahy. Flicks it through to Loy. Oh, can't quite get it down. Did well to hold off the defender, put himself off balance. He could have sent in Phil Roberts, so square ball. Or Mark Beck was also there, but well, who would grudge him a hat trick? Nodded inside. Loy nods it down. Leahy drives it just past. What a shot from Luke Leahy. Floated towards Beck. Gets his head to it. Leahy does well. Corner to Falkirk. Good play from Loy and Leahy.
Yeah, Luke Leahy unlucky with that, Andy. I think he's worked so hard since he came on. He's really impressed me today, actually.
Mark Beck really has been a handful. Won that one again. Can he get a goal? So it's Falkirk's second corner of the second half, fourth corner of the game. Mark Miller from this near side. Conor McGrandles goes short, it's waved away by Miller. Whips the ball in. Oh, comes off and goes behind. Looked like a handball, but the referee says no, corner. Again, aimed at Mark Beck. Marked by Dougie Hill. Luke Leahy and the referee wants him to get on with it. It's aimed at Beck. Headed away by Hill though. Miller. Yeah, handball. Came off the arm of Grant Anderson. So Mark Miller. What a goal by Mark Miller! Just lined the ball up and blitzed into the back of the net. What a goal by Mark Miller! Raith Rovers 2, Falkirk 4.
What a hit, Andy, unstoppable. There's no way Robinson's getting anywhere near that. Absolutely perfect free kick. You're not going to see a better one than that in a wee while. Miller just stepped up, 22 yards out, pinpoint accuracy, back of the net. Game now looks over.
And Craig Sybil's coming on. Phil Roberts goes off, applauds the fans. So Sybil replaces Roberts.
Yeah, and a warm round of applause. In fact, it's turned into a standing ovation now for Mark Miller from the Falkirk fans. Taking his time as he goes off the park, hearing his name being sung. Fantastic free kick, of course, to end the game for him.
Headed away by McGrandles. Drops on Callaghan, fires just over. Baird. Shoots, tipped away by McGovern. Well, we're now into 4 minutes of time added on. That's 9 corners for Raith Rovers against Falkirk's 5. It's played to the edge of the area to Jason Thompson. Gives it back to Grant Anderson. Back to Thompson. Floated into the far post. Falk's head's clear. Flynn out first. Full time at Starks Park here. Fantastic 3 points from the Bairns. Goal after 17 minutes. A corner from Mark Miller, headed back across the goal by Mark Beck. And there was Rory Lloyd to nod into the back of the net. Then 2 quick strikes from Raith Rovers. One when Joe Chalmers lost the ball to Grant Anderson. His cross into the centre was headed home by John Baird. And then 5 minutes later, in 27 minutes, again Grant Anderson picked the ball up in the box, tried to take it wide. He was brought down by Mark Miller. Referee Ewan Anderson had absolutely no doubt, awarded the penalty, and Liam Fox prodded it past Michael McGovern to put Raith Rovers 2-1 up. Right into the start of the second half, Falkirk came blasting back.